directions.
That was one of the big like complaints about at the time of release. Actually, Jeff Green was talking about in his review about how there's a bug where NPC stood in literally the one-person wide bridge and wouldn't move.
Right.
And he couldn't progress at all until he restarts game because he couldn't get the guy to move at all, and it was like bugged that he couldn't even damage him. So it's literally this guy just stuck there like a dead weight, and he can't get around him. He can't do anything. So he had to like go load a save, and that's why I said like, dude, save early, save often, lols, because he had to like go way back to the earlier thing because he hadn't saved in a while.
Yeah.
Your capabilities so far eclipse the NPCs too that essentially you're using them like mules, and you couldn't even like just directly access their inventory. You had to like steal from them, and shuffle things back and forth every
They didn't care if you stole from them.
Well, you could barter, or you could just pickpocket them, and that wouldn't even, But it was just that's what they were there for. They were to carry like 30,000 metal armors, so I could pawn them when I get to town.
Well, the 4 or so hours I played of the game last week, I managed to do some things that I probably shouldn't have been able to do, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, you go to the one town, the ruins, where you're trying to help the zombies restore their own water, so you can take their water chip. Well, there's like the ghouls who live in the sewer, and then there's mutants living above ground.
The necropolis. Yeah.
Right, the necropolis.
Is that in Bakersfield too? I love that.
It is. It is.
So like, there's
they should have put it in Colma.
It's fun. It's funny because like the map, its map area is in the wrong place.
Yeah.
It's like where it's not where Bakersfield is. It's where one of those other San Bernardino towns is. But yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's this mutant guy who I told him I wasn't a ghoul because I thought, maybe he doesn't like ghouls and he'll be my friend if I tell him I'm a human. No, he was like, "Oh, you're not a ghoul. I have to kill you now." So he's like has a rocket launcher and he's coming after me, and I'm like this low-level mook with like bare, brass knuckles, and that's it. And he's coming after me with rocket launchers. His first shot misses, and I managed to evade him and get down into the sewers. And when I come back out, he's nowhere to be seen. So I go into his place and raid all of his weapons with no one around to stop me. So all of a sudden I have like grenades and rocket launchers and stuff way beyond my level. Of course, I suck at using them because my character has like melee combat skills and nothing else. But still,
you can try to shoot somebody in the crotch.
But that's totally what you can do in either of the Fallout games, and probably in Fallout 3 if you knew where to go. Is that like you can always?
I've seen speed runs where people go through the entire game in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Like the first game, basically you just have to go out, wait till midnight so you can go back into your vault, get the quest to go kill the mutant leaders, and then like there's a couple like tricks and foibles you can go in to beat those two missions.
There's like a shop you could rob from repeatedly, and
Oh yeah, that makes sense too. But it's like like when I loaded up Fallout 2, I was actually getting frustrated because in Fallout 2, like walking overland and getting the random encounters overland was a lot harsher than Fallout 1.
Well, that's because that's kind of bad because Fallout 1 has some pretty harsh, like,
I know
you're